Welcome to another video lecture series on control engineering. I am Dr. Vinod. So first let us discuss a problem on Bode plot. So this is a question they have given. So in this you can see they are asked to find the number of zeros and poles. So zeros are in the numerator and the poles are in the denominator. So g of s is equal to k into s plus 1. So at s plus 1 it's I'm having a zeros, so it is increasing. Okay, at s plus 10 I have a pole, so it is decreased to constant value as 0. Then at s plus 100 again it is decreasing by minus 40. So s plus 10 square the whole square. Okay, since it is decreasing by 40 and 40 dp. So and you can see the s power value is 0. So since the s power value is 0, the type is 0 and the power of s, so s into s square is s cube. So the power of s is s cube. So the order is 3. So if for so the number of poles is 3. Okay, that is s is equal to minus 10 and s plus 100 square you have 2 pole, right? And number of zeros is 1 and that value is minus 1. So that to find the type of the system you should consider only s power term. So here there is no s power term, so the s power term is 0, so the type is 0. Okay, so next, in order to find the value of k, I have to equate 20 log of k is equal to minus 20, since it starts from minus 20. So I can write from the diagram log k is equal to minus 10. Therefore k is equal to 10 power minus 1. 10 power minus 1 is 1 divided by 10, that is 0.1. So what they are asked to find the value of p2 minus p1. So here I have 2 pole, right? One is at s is equal to minus 10 and s is equal to plus or minus s is equal to minus 100. So I can equate 100 minus 10 is equal to 90. Here the value of the zeros is 1. And if I want to find the kp value, kp equal to limit s tends to 0, k into s plus 1 divided by s plus 10 into s plus 100 the whole square. So if I equate to 0, I will get I have to substitute s is equal to 0. So if I substitute s is equal to 0, I will get k divided by 10 into, I told you here the p2 value is 100 and p1 value is 10. So p2 minus p1 is 90. And so here I can equate it should not be k, it should be kp. So the kp value is 0.1. Therefore so 0.1 is equal to k divided by 10 into 10,000. So should equate 20 log of kp is equal to minus 20. So kp value is 0.1. So now you can find the value of k, right? So k is equal to 1 into 0.1. So k is equal to 0.1 into 10 into 10 power 4. So answer is 10,000. So now if I so the next problem is y of s divided by r of s is equal to s minus 1 the whole cube divided by s power 4 plus s 6s cube plus 11s square plus 6s. So s minus 1 the whole cube is equal to 0. So s is equal to 1. That is, you have zeros in the right hand side. So it is the system is a non-mu phase system. So if the unit step is applied, how many zeros crossing occurs in the system? So therefore I have to substitute y of s is equal to r of s into s minus 1 the whole cube divided by s square, s power 4 denominator term. So if I take inverse Laplace transform, y of t is equal to minus 1 divided by 6t minus 11 by 6, 11 by 36 minus 4 e power minus t plus 6.75 e power minus 2t minus 3.55 e power minus 3t. So so the next step is to find the steady state output. So so limit s tends to 0, s divided by s into that g of that y of s divided by r of s term, right? So if I equate to 0, I will get minus 1 divided by 0, that is nothing but minus infinity, right? So in order to find the zero crossing, at what time the zero crossing occurs, you have to substitute t is equal to 0. So if I substitute t is equal to 0, I will get y of 0 is equal to minus 1 divided by 6 into 0, right? Minus 4 plus 6.75 minus 3.55. So if I equate, I will get the answer is equal to minus 0.494. Next, at what time the first overshoot occurs in the step response? So you have to take the y of t value and you have to differentiate that dy of dt. So you will get minus 1 divided by 6 plus 4 e power minus t plus 6.75 into minus 2 e power minus 3t plus 3.55 into 3 e power minus t. So now you have to equate this one to 0. Okay, so if I equate to 0, I will get the time. So the time is nothing but t is equal to 0.1713. So at this point only the first overshoot occurs. So if I substitute this t is equal to 0.173 at y of t, so I can find the value of the first overshoot in the step response of the system. So again, if I substitute y is equal to 0. So this t is equal to 0.1713 in the equation 1. So I will get y of 0.1713 is equal to minus 1 divided by 6, 0.1713 minus 11 divided by 36 minus 4 e power minus 0.173 plus 6.75 into e power minus 2 into 0.1713 minus 3.55 e power minus 3 into 0.173. So if I equate, I will get the answer as 0.072. So I hope this video is useful for you. This is actually the questions were asked from the NPTEL. So I hope this video is useful for you. Thank you very much for